one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. They get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
And I think each of the last 2 seasons since he's become a full-time starter, Mike, all we've seen Jordan Love do is improve week by week, year by year. And when you talk to his head coach, Matt LaFleur, he's very clear. He said, there is no question in my mind. He can become one of the elite quarterbacks in this league. He just needs to do 2 things: stay healthy and keep winning.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Check pitch. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is nothing. Keep the drive alive. First down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Let's go.
On the bootleg, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now, Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 20, here's second and 8.
Come on, set.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
Ready, set.
From the 1. Second and goal.
Set, hut.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
At the 40-yard line.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the rookie out of Illinois, Pat Bryant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos.
What a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. A quick slant, looked in by Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Packers first down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Quick. Yellow. Quick.
Here's Love. To the tight end, Musgrave. He's got it. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Okay, ready?
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Cut.
Now Love. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the
Ready?
8-yard
That
line.
is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Ready.
Love to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Check right.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Check pitch. Smith
Back
ready.
to throw is Love. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love, touchdown, Green Bay. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll take it in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Broncos offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Throwing. Nix. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
The 47-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Nix from the gun on third down. He finds Mims. It's complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll go play action with Nix. Man over the middle, there's Sutton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Goal at the 7-yard
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first and goal, Harvey. And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down.
Switch, yellow.
On play action, Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
Running is Jacobs. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it. It's going to be third. They need 1. To throw is Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Okay,
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
come on, set. 30 set, go. Cut.
Love quickly out to Watson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9.
Set, ready. Blue, 30.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Yellow, lining. Check white.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Clock.
Here's Love to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off
down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase, is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
On the return, it's Williams. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Packers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. It is 2nd and a yard.
Number 11, Jaden Reed. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31.
Love to throw. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
15 yards. Packers first down.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
Here we go. 10 black.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 88, Luke Musgrave.
Here's Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts, so just one kneel down and then time to shake hands.
Almost set. Ready.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
Almost set. Ready.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.